Hey, remember when I talked about the Borderlands movie? As of yesterday, Borderlands 4 was just announced. And yeah, it's a very interesting topic to speak about because honestly, I didn't think we would get any announcement for Borderlands 4 anytime soon, but it was announced yesterday. At least we got the teaser yesterday. As of this video, I still have yet to see the Borderlands movie, and quite frankly, I don't know if I have any desire to watch it. Now, like I said, maybe in the future I will be open to watching the movie. However, at this very moment in time, I have no real interest in watching the Borderlands movie, but that's not what this video is about. We are going to be talking about the Borderlands 4 reveal. Now, when I saw the reveal, I thought it was pretty interesting as instead of showing things like Pandora, I mean, to be quite frank, there's not really going to be any use for Pandora since the events of Borderlands 3. But what I've seen was very interesting. It's like Elpis crashing into a planet. It's very odd, and I wonder what's going to be set up for this game because, like I mentioned in my Borderlands movie video, I'm a pretty big fan of the games. I've enjoyed pretty much most of the Borderlands games, especially 2. I put like 600 hours into that game on my PC alone. And Borderlands 4 is something that little, maybe 13-year-old me was really wanting back in 2019, early 2020. And to see this get announced, it's very interesting as, I mean, the Borderlands movie was a complete failure. It did not really meet requirements of the box office, and people all around the internet have been dogging on that film. And just to announce Borderlands 4 is very interesting. However, I don't think the bad movie should tarnish the game. I think maybe the game could actually be really good. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that the game will be good. There are lots of skepticisms and things that I think could make this game good. Lots of make or breaks. And one of the things I really hope for this game is a good story as well as engaging villains. And I say that because Borderlands 3, while it was a very enjoyable game, its story lacked a lot, and the characters in that story were kind of just kind of crap. I didn't really like a lot of especially the villains. The Calypsos were some of the most unlikable villains known to man. Cause I hope they take from Borderlands 2 with how memorable of a villain Handsome Jack was, because Handsome Jack, in my opinion, is one of the greatest video game villains to ever touch gaming, and they need to find a way to make a villain just as memorable as Handsome Jack, because Handsome Jack simply had so much personality and really fucked with you the whole time while you played Borderlands 2. He would taunt you, he would talk to you, he would make fun of you, he did so much in that story, and that's what lacked in Borderlands 3. Yeah, the Calypsos would fuck with you and toy with you, but they didn't do it at the same degree as Handsome Jack. Because, to be quite honest with you, live streamers as the main antagonist is really cringe, and it feels kind of meta in a way. And I'm not saying meta never works, because there are instances where a meta plot can work, but for this game, they didn't handle it very well for Borderlands 3. I just thought that they were super weak antagonists, and they could have just done something else, or at least wrote them better. I can't exactly explain how they could have been written better. All I can really say is they were not the greatest villains ever. Honestly, Commandant Steel in Borderlands 1 was a better villain, and dude, you barely fucking saw Commandant Steel. But I'm wondering what the plot of this game will really be, what characters will be returning for this game, and honestly, what new
areas will there be to explore? Because I don't think this game is going to take place on Pandora. I think it's going to take place on some other land or whatsoever. I can't exactly explain, but all we can do is hope and pray that this new Borderlands game isn't a complete dumpster fire. Now, let's talk about what I liked about Borderlands 3. I absolutely adored the gameplay in that game. They took what we had in Borderlands 2 and just amped it up with Borderlands 3, and I hope they take what they did with 3 and just enhance it and make it better. Because 3 probably has some of the best gameplay in the franchise. I mean, dude, you got sliding, you got mantling, things that were not in Borderlands 2. And even the small things like your AI companions being able to revive you, that wasn't in 2 at all. So, I'm just hoping that this game can live up to expectations. You know, there's going to be, in the trailer, or the teaser trailer, I should say, there was this weird AI robot creature thing. You don't really see what it is. You just see a hand pick up the Psycho mask. So, I'm just wondering how this is going to tie into the games. I know that this, they show Elpis crashing into, like, I don't even know, like a planet or some shit. I can't exactly say what it crashed into. I'm just hoping that this game can deliver and can meet expectations, because, I mean, with the failure of the movie, they should be motivated to go extra hard for this game. Because, honestly, we as fans deserve good Borderlands media after that movie. I didn't watch it. I'm not going to say whether or not it was good. But lots of people have been saying it's not a good film. But yeah, Borderlands 4 got revealed yesterday. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And this is A Zombie Guy, out.